everybody, this is Dragon Lover 95 here with another reading of Sonic Brotherhood. Boy, I'm sorry for delaying. It's just things were definitely happening. And of course I was pretty much lazy. So sorry about that, people. But not to worries. We basically are here, and from what I could tell, we got introduced to our characters. We had some of the moments from Brotherhood, as well as the original Sonic Archie comics, and the Elric brothers just went to meet Eggman, while Sonic has to deal with Metal. Let us see exactly what... Also, Envy was in this. Good to know you start up with a strong homunculus that I approve of, Tyrex. 'Cause after all, Envy is by far the best homunculus. That's just my opinion. Anyways, let's get to it. Eggman looks shocked, but lets out an evil laugh. So, it's true. You're another Mobian hero who has joined the military, and yet you're the youngest Amestris alchemist ever. Yeah, I had automail on my arm and leg. I can even transmute for an equivalent exchange. I am known as, yes, the Full Metal Alchemist. Because clearly Eggman is Father Cornella for some reason. Oh boy. Also, might as well do the opening, because after all, I do know, I've heard that song a couple times, people. So, I still have too long a life ahead, just to give up and drop all these dreams. I just want to try and fix all the things that left undone. I thought that I could reach something carried over within my dreams, and yet I stumble on all my actions on this road that's in front of me. It's not like I want things to go back the way before. All in my eyes and feel the sun. Don't let them see that you're afraid. No, don't make a face, and no, you can't let them know you want them to pity you. You can't ever single their tears. Wear them proudly, your fears. It's all the waiting for someone near. In the maze of motion, there comes a day where you to escape. A blank page, now I'm writing of my own fate. I've grown tired of running. Thing called reality, and I will scream on the top of my lungs. I'm living to fulfill my hopes. Can you hear me? I'm no longer taking the surface way out of anything. Sorry, people. It's been a while. I can't. We'll never go back. I'll always find strength. Who will help me? I'll always be there by my side. I'm on my way. Hope for tomorrow will set and paint the day. Trust me, people, I can do that better, but it's just, it's been a while, I tell ya. Honestly, songs that I hear that are catchy. Brotherhood's opening, I don't know. I'm just kind of, it's not my to-go song. I'd rather go for a Ready, Steady, Go, but from the original, thank you. Anyways, An Ally's Lost is the name of the chapter. Could have put it on the top so we are aware of what title the episode is. Maybe keep that in mind, Dyrex. Edward Elric the dog without his red coat. Oh yeah, he's pretty much a dog because he's dog of the military. What did he make Alphonse? Is Alphonse just a piece of armor, or does he too have a fursona? I was imagining he's like a cat or something, because the fact that he likes cats and such, Showing his automail arm, and Alphonse looked up at Eggman on the balcony. Well, that's quite a riddle why a kid like you would be given a proper name, Full Metal. But I disagree. Alchemists forming objects into gold. But there's something else that's taboo, a forbidden transmutation that's obviously impossible to succeed, the resurrection transmutation. And then Al looked down on the ground, feeling depressed, as Eggman continued. You two should be ashamed of yourselves, attempting to bring a person back with alchemy without knowing the principal laws. What a couple of idiots you are! Alphonse talks before Ed interrupts him. No, wait. Wordings, even though it's simple, it's just the wordings that throw me off. Sorry, people. How do you know about this? Al and Ed felt depressed about their mother. Yeah, for people who didn't watch FMA, let's just say the mother's dead. Yep. Gotta go with the dead mother here. Or they just flat out did a Disney because, you know, Disney does that. Anyways, all we wanted was flashback of their mother, Trisha Elric, the dog, collecting apples, looking at Ed and Al, making a mess with books, building something with alchemy, and young Ed and Al stand in front of their mother's grave. That sums up. That was pretty much that montage in a nutshell. Alphonse keeps talking while looking, well, you know, along with Ed. To bring our mother back. I wanted her to be proud and kind to us. But Eggman pretty much speaks. But you failed! Am I speaking loud and clear? The two said nothing. Well, Al said nothing. Yes, I failed. Al lost his entire body, and I lost my leg and called back my brother into a suit of armor with my blood drawn and lost an arm. I guess you could say it does cost an arm and a leg. That's a saying for some reason. I don't know. I ignored all the rules of alchemy because I was a brat and I've wanted it bad enough. And then Eggman goes on to talk about the Philosopher's Stone. I know you two were looking for the Philosopher's Stone for the past 4.5 years. So you can get your bodies back. Why don't you join my Eggman Empire and become my Legionist? He's already part of a military, boy. Yeah, might want to think of a better gesture rather than... Plus, these boys are smart. They ain't gonna be bribed that easily. Edward looks up and speaks. Never! After what I heard that the main ingredients are living beings, we've decided to find another way to get our bodies back. The Philosopher's Stone is the only way to get them back and surpass equivalent exchange. Basically, it's a free coupon, people. Except it's at a high risk. My master will show you once you join. Alphonse questions about his mysterious master. Why? Wait, you have a master? I do, of course. Only the ones that my master wants alive for sacrifice. Ed looks suspicious. Who is your master? And Eggman gives an answer. He is the leader of the homunculi. Creatures, including me, of course. My master named me Pride by the time I was created. So Eggman's a homunculus? Good grief, what is his abilities, honestly? What ability does he have exactly? Maybe it'll explain a little bit later in this. We're literally not beating it around the corner or anything. We're not putting any twists or turns or anything, but we're just cutting straight through it. I guess because people who have seen Brotherhood, they're expecting this kind of stuff. The boys were utterly shocked at this. No wonder why Envy was here. And you're real second in command. You're one of them, huh?
Indeed, I've replaced that little idiot Snively with a very loyal homunculus to be my right hand.
And you picked a really good one, Eggman. Okay, I'll give him that. I still want to really team up with him to the fullest. Even though I am part of the Empire, I'm still not gonna pretty much take part in whatever crazy schemes he's got. And Ed asks, "Where's your master? Is he here or somewhere else?" And Eggman does give the answer.
He's not here right now. Would you like to leave a message after the beep? Beep!
That's just me adding my little joke. Though it would be something he would do, I think.
He's somewhere else and just got out of the no zone.
What are you hiding from us? Why don't you come down here so I can beat the crap out of you so you tell us? But Eggman charges blasts towards Edward. So is he using a weapon? I guess.
If anyone refuses to join my empire, then I will make them join my empire. By force!
He fires his roboticizing blast.
By getting roboticized!
He laughs but then makes a weird face.
Huh?
Eggman, you really shouldn't underestimate these two. Seriously, Eggman does this. Ed blocks Eggman's blast by using his wall with alchemy. Whew! That was a very close call. This got Eggman frustrated that he goes off running out of the room. Typical Eggman, typical Eggman.
How was he able to block that attack that was fast? Urgh! You snotty brats are such a pain!
Hey, I thought that was Sloth's line.
Why does this have to be such a pain? And I'm not even in this issue. If I ever show up, well, you know, I'm not getting paid enough to do a vacation. Ugh.
And then Al ran up the stairs, chasing after him. What? Where does he think he's going? You're not getting away from us! And they chase them down the Death Egg Hall, but Eggman escapes it by using one of his ships.
So long, you brats!
Damn it! He got away. We'll get him next time, brother. Let's get back to Team Freedom. Team Fighters. Freedom Fighters, whatever. You're right, Al. It's not too late to save the princess. Let's go. Right! And the two ran back. In the other area of the Death Egg, Sonic and Metal begin their fight with each other. Sonic focuses on Metal. I'm ready for you now, Metal.
Let us begin.
Metal Sonic attacks Sonic, but Sonic then dodges the attack and then throws a punch several times and throws him up. Or tosses him, but then Metal teleports behind Sonic. Okay, since when could Metal do that? Oh wait, that is one of his attacks. Never mind. Punching him, I guess you could say Metal just counters. Sonic attempts to kick, but Metal dodges. and both attack each other and clashes using spin dashes. Sonic talks, looking at Metal. All right, Metal, how many times do we have to kill you before you really go down? Seriously, did Sonic just steal Mustang's line? Cause he does say that when he's fighting Envy. And to be honest, I'm okay with this, considering it's Metal Sonic and not Envy, so I'm okay with that. And then Metal replies,
I am a supreme being of a supreme race. I cannot die.
Metal, you're a robot. You could just get rebuilt and... Really? Supreme Being? Overlord, anyone? If anyone knows Overlord, there's your little reference. Don't think Tyrex meant it, but hey, I like to think that he did it intended. You're still Eggman's little lackey. So what does that make you? Sonic guess of what Metal really is to Eggman. Servant? Slave? No, I get it. And then he points to the Metal Hedgehog. You're Eggman's little pet! This triggered Metal, and he attacks Sonic.
Shut up!
Seriously? Seriously, pet? Literally Tool would have been a lot more sense, but I'm not the writer of this, so guess what to do with it. Sonic attempts to punch Metal, but Metal dodges it and then punch Sonic in the back, knocking him to the ground, but Sonic then gets up and runs to Metal, but gets knocked back to the ground again. Sonic gets back up and talks to Metal. Seriously, they keep going back and forth. Just envision the fight, people! You made the one I love turn into a cold-blooded robot, and you nearly killed my friend, making me lose my team. Sonic attacks Metal, but Metal blocks Sonic's punches and pushes Sonic to the wall. Sonic attempts to attack again, but Metal chokes Sonic.
Do you ever ask why, after I've blown up along with your friend?
Wait. Is it one of the fighters from early issues? Wasn't that one turtle guy in the series? Tell me if I'm right on that, or tell me if I missaid it, because I really like to know.
He pretty much isn't going to wake up anytime soon, and his wife will be next if we track her down.
Huh. I'm basically questioning that. Sonic kicks Metal off of him and keeps attacking, but Metal keeps on dodging, both going at each other once more. Metal then shoots lasers at Sonic, and Sonic keeps dodging and counters.
You really are quite thick.
I got nothing on that. Sonic flips Metal over and speaks. I heard from Shard that he was your brother. Oh yeah, Shard. Shame that he doesn't come back, cause can't be unless they're pretty much Sega characters. Derg. Shard was pretty cool though. Ugh, voice crack. I bet that sounded hilarious to people. Anyways, the doctor's just using you like a tool, and you're helping him ruin my life. Eggman's voice showed up in Metal's speakers. What's so funny, Blubberface? Blubberface? Usually that would have worked for Auklet, because, he's an orca.
Alive? You told me you would have done anything to escape from it.
This made Sonic angry.
Shut up! And now you're free.
Sonic gets even more mad.
Shut up!
Eggman continues to taunt.
Is it everything you dreamed it would be?
And Sonic just loses it.
Shut up!
But Metal hits Sonic, and Sonic charges at him. And Metal manages to counter and knocking Sonic out, leaving Eggman to speak with Metal Sonic.
Metal, I want you to retreat with me. I want you to leave Envy to look after this place while we're away.
Metal disconnects with Eggman and walks, leaving Sonic on the ground.
Yes, sir.
In the other area of the Death Egg, Tails carrying Mega Sally and Amy are walking back. Hopefully the Arctic Freedom Fighters and Silver are finished with their battle already. This is our chance to save Sally here. Amy looks at the Arctic Freedom Fighters and Silver putting on bandages after their fight with Envy with a hole in the floor. Seriously, where is that like an underground? Is that like a below icy pool or something? Or am I just missing something that was in the comics? Because remember, people, I never really read that much of the original Archie series. I only know bits and pieces from the reboot. And if people say that's not a good series, hey, it's different. And honestly, I'm one of those people that actually like it. At least I don't have to worry about certain things getting super duper just oof. Anyways, looks like they finished their battle already. Amy was talking with them. So, how did the battle with the monster go? Guinevere.
It was brutal. He took quite the beating from all of us in that monster form.
And then Silver speaks up.
All I know is this creature could be responsible for my future as well.
My God! If it ends up with on how it happened with Roy, okay, granted, this is irony. I actually like Silver, but I don't want him to go Mustang's route. Why? Because I don't want him to go like that. I mean, seriously. Because let's be honest here. And you know my reaction way back when I did Brotherhood. You know how I basically did not like that fight at all. And everybody was shocked. Did you kill it? I don't know. All that I could say is that it can come back. Even if you keep on trying to kill it. That monster's frozen right now. So we've got ourselves some time to get the princess out of here. An Eggpon appears behind Irma and charges a gun at her. Augustus ran towards her and pushed her out of the way. Irma, look out! And then the Eggpon shoots Augustus instead. Ah! Back to the area of the Death Egg where the Elric brothers tried to stop Eggman. The brothers hear something. Somebody help me. That's eerie. Brother, did you hear something? Yeah, I heard it too. It might be coming from the room. Oh, hi, Mark. No, not that room. Although that would be ironic. Ella now entered some weird room with someone with a green jacket trapped inside a capsule. There's someone in there. Let's go, Al. We don't have time. We don't have much time till reinforcements arrive. You know, brother, I can carry this guy in my armor. Fine. Let's hurry, Al. Back to the area of the Death Egg. Back in the area of the Death Egg where Sonic was lying on the floor after his fight with Metal. Ugh. Mom, I don't want any more jelly dogs. Ooh, what? You made them with special sauce? Sonic! You gotta wake up, man. Sonic tries to eat of the debris while unconscious. Okay, one bite wouldn't work. And an owl will attempt to wake him up. Sonic! Hey, are you okay? Sonic wakes up and drops a piece of debris. Huh? Sonic, really? You just got spooked awake? Anyways, him and Ed are talking. Sonic, how was your fight with Metal? Not good. He beat me up and got away. So did Eggman. Where's he going? I don't know. But we still have a chance to save the princess. Sonic then gets up. Let's go then. The three catch up with Tails, Amy, and the others. Well, Metal. Mecha Sally is on the ground. Ah, I gotta use that wording again. Hey guys. Both Tails and Amy. Hey Sonic. As Sonic talks while Ed and Al are between him. Actually, they just went to his sides. They stand right beside him, is what should have been said. Alright, thanks to the Elric brothers for the help. We managed to chase Robotnik and... no, wait. Sonic's mean nickname, I get it. We chased Robotnik and Metal away and defeated Envy. First half of the mission was a success, more or less. No, wait. Is Sonic shocked? Okay. That got me confused because it's just like Sonic had noticed or Sonic looked over, because that way it would be less confusing. Sonic looked over and was utterly shocked and disturbed. What? Oh no, no! Sonic, what is it? What's wrong? The art of freedom fighters got around Augustus' corpse, and the three were utterly sad. Irma was crying. Augustus is down. Flip looks at Augustus' corpse while Sonic, Ed, and Al looked at him. An egg SWAT fired right at Irma. Augustus, he threw himself in front of her. What happened? He took half a dozen shots directly in the back, and Celia cries. He's gone. Well, youch. That wasn't pretty much the, geez, only a second chapter in and we already got a death. Huh. Wonder if there's gonna be a kill count in this. Comment if you got that little reference. Sonic talks to Guinevere. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He knew what he was doing. With his help, we were able to deactivate Mecha Sally and stop Eggman, Metal, and Envy. I know it's hard, but we have to move on now. We have to make his sacrifice count. We need to take Sally and get out of dodge. Silver, bring her over and let's jet. Everyone looks at Irma. No. Irma looks down in tears. Don't be absurd. Can you really deroboticize her? When did you figure that out? You can't save her. You're just losing a monster. And she got angry. Even if you weren't just desperate and get her back, she's probably rigged with tracers who have twice the amount of SWATs covering every direction. Do you want all of us to die here? For her? Son then talks to Irma. Irma, please. We will find a way to get her back. She's our leader. We won't abandon her. Not when we finally can take her home. Augustus wasn't her fault. None of this was. Please, promise me you won't hold a grudge on her for what she's done, what Eggman made her to do. I can't do that. Guinevere stands next to Irma near the corpse. For once, Irma is making some sense. Too risky, Sonic. All of our lives against hers. And then he spoke out with a shout. And she herself is too far dangerous. In fact, what we really need to do is destroy her! How could... Sonic! Tails and Amy walk up to him. Calm down, please. Creating hostility among ourselves is the worst thing we could be doing right now. Whatever you talk to him, then. You've been Mr. Ambassador lately, anyway. Everyone looks at Tails. I will. Guinevere, you're in total agony over Augustus. It's almost impossible to think straight when all you want to do is either break apart or break everything else. Yeah, that's what does to people when they're in this type of state of mind. Trust me, it's not pretty. It gets pretty bad. We know. First we lost Sally, then Antoine. Oh yeah, Antoine's kind of in a coma, and they were originally going to kill him off in that series. Just saying. That's exactly what happened. We had a clear goal when it came to Sally, but when Antoine was gone and Bunny disappeared, we all were broken. Our whole world was shattering. The two looked rather in emotion. Eggman could have won right then. We could have done the rest for him and defeated ourselves resultantly. It would have been so easy to just fall apart, but we didn't. We all helped each other stand again. We took it right back to Eggman. Our resolve was strengthened, along with our strategy. Amy manages to calm Irma down as Tails continued. Because each of us know that all of our friends were right there. Irma was listening, ready to take bullets to move forward. Ed and Al pat Flip and Celia's shoulders for support. Even though Sally was on the enemy lines, she isn't responsible for any of it. And then he speaks to Guinevere. We accomplished all this without her leadership. But every move Eggman puts her through makes it harder and harder for us to salvage this. You know how heavy the loss feels? We need her. I'm sorry, but we're going to try and take her home. If we try to do it by ourselves, we probably won't make it. Please, Guinevere, your help is our only chance. Everyone was looking at Tails. There was a bit of silence before Guinevere offers his hand, and he and Tails shake. You better be right, Tails. I don't know if I can stomach the blame I feel towards her just yet, but I won't cause a family to lose one of their own again today. Wow, that was better than when Sally's soon down both Elias and Tails' dad when they were trying to scorch each other. Oh yeah, that that was in one of the issues where it was kind of a I don't know, it was gonna like start as like a like fight, and then Elias got Tails' dad thrown into jail or something, and let's just say Sonic and Tails ended up fighting in that issue. That's I would go into details on that, but I don't fully remember how it went. So, sorry people, I only know bits and pieces. Edward uses alchemy to disable the tracers. Wait. That's supposed to say trackers! Tyrex, I think you need to go back and correct this stuff. I can't believe it. Anyway, disable the trackers on Mecha Sally. Oh boy, I derped up. Speaking of what Irma said about trackers, I'm going to use my alchemy to disable them on her body so that Eggman's forces won't be coming after us the entire time. Sonic talks with Ed while everyone else looks at him. Good idea, Ed. All we need to do is put her in your younger brother's armor. About that. What? Ed opens Al's chest plate up, appears to be an unconscious Snively inside. Snively? Okay. Well, as you can see, Al found the poor guy inside a capsule suffering. They all looked utterly shocked, and Sonic argues with Ed. Why would you bring him in Al's armor in the first place? He always comes up with diabolical plans whenever Robotnik is away. It's because Al saw him in a capsule, not looking all right, and he's in so much pain. What were we supposed to do? Leave this poor man? Amy and Tails interrupted Sonic in an argument. Yes, because we don't really need that going on. And it's not the funny kind. Well, kinda. Enough, you two. I know what we can do with him. We can send him to the hospital by the time he wakes up. We can integrate him about Eggman's plans. Sonic then speaks to Tails. All right, Tails. We can integrate him by the time he wakes up at the hospital. Silver carries Mecha Sally while Sonic talks with him, and Ed gets angry when Sonic calls him short, and everybody looks at Ed behind Sonic and Silver. Oh my gosh, they totally went there. They totally went there. So what? Is Sonic like a few inches taller than Ed? If so, then that's pretty funny. So he's like about Tails' height, I guess, or possibly a bit higher than Tails. I don't know. Ed is pretty short. Damn. You should try lugging this thing around. Yeah, it's better that you carry that thing than the little runt with a metal arm behind us. Who are you going to run, you blue pineapple? Sonic talks to Tails while taking care of the Arctic Freedom Fighters along with Alphonse and Amy. Speaking of rescue, that was incredible, bud. You gotta been the MVP today. Well, somebody's gonna have to take the meditating. Did Tails get some? Did Tails learn this from Espio or something? I don't know. Tails puts Celia's arm around her waist while she smiles in tears. And we've all got an important job now. Aside from protecting each other as we escape, we have to help them through this. You guys are freedom fighters too. This isn't going to be an easy time, but we can be family when you need it. Anything we can to, I mean, anything we do to lessen the pain, we'll be there. The Arctic Freedom Fighters bury Augustus. The gravestone says, Augustus' beloved friend and freedom fighter. Gunniver and the rest of the Arctic fighters look up in the sky. Before we go, Gunniver, listen to me. My brother and I have seen all sorts of things over our years during the search to get our bodies back, and I need to tell you about our painful time. Tails flies to the tornado back to New Metropolis with Sonic, Amy, and the others. Oh yeah, this was pretty much the ending episode of um in pretty much the town that Ed and Al first went to in '03. I'm trying to remember it, people. I'm sorry. We were born and raised in a small village east of Central named Risenbull. That's where it all began. Flashback time. Kid Ed and Al ran up to their mother, Trisha, in the house while she was doing laundry. Mom! Mom, look! What's that you got there? Ed holds out a real metal toy dog in his hands. See? Trisha looks at Ed's toy while Al shows his. It isn't as awesome. I can still only do this one. She feels proud for her boys. Well, I think they're both gorgeous. You two really are his kids, alright. Honestly, it still hits hard with '03 because it definitely packs on the emotional points. That and music score. I don't know. I feel as though when it happens in Brotherhood, it just doesn't feel as good. Or it just doesn't have that same impact. Sorry, people. Oh, hey, it's Vic Mignogna's song. Beautiful mother, soft and sweet. Once you were gone, we were not complete. Back in the years we reached for you. At last we're not meant to be. My dreams may be blind and mute. I long to return to that time. I fall without a word. My brother, the fault is mine. So where do we go from here? And how to forget and forgive? What's gone is forever lost. Now all we can do is live. Tell me how you thought of my singing there. Because, honestly, I think that was better than me doing the opening thing. Oh! Speaking of '03, humankind cannot gain without... Not ain't... Sorry. Humankind cannot gain anything without giving something in return. To obtain something in equal value must be lost. That is alchemy's first law of equivalent exchange. In those days, they really believed that to be the world's one and only truth. Yeah! And now, there's a bit of the end part here. He basically just posted the end credits here, so I'm not gonna do that. Scourge. Yep. Tyrex mentioned that Scourge was in this along with his group. Scourge leads the Destructics of Fiona Fox, Predator Hawk, Sergeant Sim, Flying Frog, and Lightning Lynx to somebody. Dr. Spooky Von Evil! Dr. Spooky Von Evil let me to someone that my babe never knew as a child. What? Who is it, Scourge? Scourge and Fiona and the Destructics looked at the mysterious guy on the chair with a fedora on his head. Well, fedoras can work as a fashion thing for villains, I guess. Well, well, well. If it isn't my girl all grown up. The fox turns in his chair around who has a trench coat, a button-up shirt, black pants with spandex, and a cybernetic arm. Benedict. Okay, so this guy's that's this guy's name. Okay, it's nice to see you again, Fiona. It has been years since Daddy saw you. The rest of you can call me Benedict. Benedict Vox. And that is the end. Well, didn't take long as the first one. Though I have to admit, I feel as though it was on kind of lackluster a bit, and I am sorry for messing up on the first song number. Though Brothers pretty much made up for it. So, yeah. I will continue this series, guys, because I'm basically interested to see more of this. So, let this journey begin! See you next time, people!